Hello and welcome. Thanks for joining us. Two of the best teams in the game square off. It's the Chicago Cubs and the San Diego Padres. All right, we'll be back to get this one started after this. So, almost ready to get underway. And on the mound for San Diego in this one, Nick Martinez. But, Chris, he hasn't exactly been stellar here on his home mound.
Well, I'll say this. Every player wants to perform well at their home ballpark, in front of their fans, in front of the city. And you know this guy no different. He wants to be more effective here. So, you look at the numbers. They haven't been great at home. I'm sure he wants to turn that around, and we'll see if he's able to start that in this one.
Trey Turner leading things off and takes a strike. The next offering misses, and the count even 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. And now it's even up. Bounce to the right, and that chance handled. And he handles it himself for the out.
Batting second, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette up to the dish. Homered in the ball game yesterday afternoon. Obviously a guy who makes good contact, hits for average. But one of the things in today's game, the value in the fact that he hits both righties and lefties. And the first pitch misses for ball one. They're so reliant on the matchups nowadays, Chris, and it's huge when you don't have to sit a guy or platoon him.
When you can hit, both sides in terms of pitchers' arms, you're a guy that it's hard to take out of the lineup, and I think it's very important today when everything is under the microscope.
The 2-0 is in for a strike.
2-1.
And it's even up.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Well, his hot hitting continues. He's been getting great results lately. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there's just no one there to knock it down.
Now it's Jose Ramirez. This is another guy capable of hitting tape measure home runs. And there's a hit. Lead runner touches second, headed for third. And the throw's offline, safe at third.
Solid swing from start to end, on time with everything, really good balance, nice extension, and he met it out front for the line drive knock.
Zach McKinstry now at the plate. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
At the dish, looking to lift the ball in the air in this spot. Anything but the inning double play, Boog.
First and third, one down. The next pitch misses, and that's ball one. Left-hand batter waits. On the ground to third, and it stays fair. And the runner is in to score from third. Bad mistake there. Ramirez headed for the plate. Throw home, not in time. The run scores. It's 2-zip.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Comes into this one with more homers than anyone in the National League. First offering, and it just misses. Now remember, Kyle Schwarber grew up in Ohio, and so he got a chance to watch a lot of really good Cincinnati Reds teams. His favorite players growing up were Barry Larkin and Ken Griffey Jr. McKinstry over at second, one down. So 2 balls and no strikes. Appears they're working around him with the base open, Singy.
Well, you know, these 2-0 counts, Boog, they're just not what they used to be, and we sound like old guys when I say that. But ultimately, this is a strategic game, and you expect to see this type of approach by the pitcher in this situation.
Next offering is in for a strike. The 2-1.
Ball 3. 3 balls.
Runner at second here, 1 gone. And there's ball 4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there anyhow.
Batting 6, the third baseman, number 2, Xander.
Here's Xander Bogaerts, 4th on the National League home run leaderboard.
Well, lots of pitches thrown in this first inning. It's kind of that nightmare scenario for starting pitching. But you know what? It's still early enough. He can settle in. He can get some length if he just cleans up his mechanics a little bit.
Kicks and deals. That's in there. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, they're really running up the pitch count in this first inning. Lots of confidence from this team that is perhaps the hottest in baseball right now.
Kicks and fires. Rolled over to third, and it goes just foul. The 0-2. That one missed. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. Ground ball up the middle. Tosses to first. Bogaerts retired.
Batting 7, the center fielder, number 13, Brian Reynolds.
Brian Reynolds here. That one's in there, 0-1.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With 2 outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it. Two outs. Swing and a pop-up. And they take care of Reynolds for the out. And that will end the inning. But they'll pick up a couple runs here, both coming on this 2-run double. And it's 2-zip. Back after this on the show. Back here in San Diego, and on the hill, the big righty, Caleb Killian. Singy, he's kind of a road warrior, yeah?
I definitely say so. You know, some guys shrink a little bit on the road. They're so used to just, having the comforts of being at home and having the fans behind them. But this guy seems to thrive in adversity and being in some hostile environment. So when you have a player like this on your team that goes out there and competes, you definitely like your chances away from your home ballpark.
And now the center fielder, Jose Azocar. The pitch. In the air out to center. Reynolds gets under it. One away.
Batting second, the first baseman, Jake.
Next for the Padres, Jake Cronenworth. 3 hits and 12 trips so far in the series. Foul ball there. Yo, 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. Fastball, and he gets out of the way.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One down, base is empty. Got him swinging. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees.
He's locked in at the plate when he's using the whole field. He was out in front there. Just needs to let the ball travel a little more, and his timing will be back on track. Good pitch for the strikeout.
Here's Juan Soto. First pitch doesn't find the zone. Swung on, belted. That's back there. And that ball is gone. Juan Soto goes deep. His 18th home run of the season, and they inch closer. It's 2-1.
Anytime you have a pitch down the middle of the plate, the percentages go up for the hitter to do damage, even if it's a pretty good sinker like that one. Nice piece of hitting there at the plate.
So 2 down. Next up is the cleanup spot for the Padres. Manny Machado, 4 for 13 in the series entering this one. In there, and it's 0-1.
0-1.
And he deals. Comebacker to the mound. And it gets by him.
Batting fifth.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Man aboard, and here is Devers. Tons of pop. Right now he's 3rd in the National League in homers. Strike on the inside corner. 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. Strike 2.
Well, don't expect too many more high fastballs. This is a good sinker ball pitcher, and sometimes they can make mistakes trying to pitch up in the zone. Look for him to stay down around the knees to be effective.
Swing and a miss, struck him out. The Padres get one in the inning with a solo blast. And the home team down a run. New inning getting started. And stepping in is the speedy Bubba Thompson.
Taken high in the draft, he's had that top prospect label over him since he put on a professional uniform. But at some point, that starts to go away, and you've got to produce at the big league level.
He swings and misses at the first pitch. 0-1. And the right-hander deals. That one ripped. Cruz takes it in for the out. And there's one away. And here's the rookie catcher, Jack Groshans. 2 hits for him in yesterday's game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. And he pumps it a strike. Gary Simmons, our plate umpire today, sort of has a reputation as a pitcher's umpire.
Yeah, a little bit of a wider zone than most, I'd say. And a wide zone can be tough to deal with as a hitter because you have to start expanding what you're looking for, covering both sides. And with the stuff guys have today, you're just not going to have a lot of success.
Next offering is down low. And a count 2-1. Fans don't really understand the familiarity and relationship players and coaches have with umpires. I mean, you see these guys a lot.
Yeah, Boog, these guys are all out there trying to do their best and perform at a high level. So when you respect that, I think over time you can develop a relationship with some of these guys.
So the batting order turns over. Trey Turner at the plate. He's 0 for 1. As the game has moved along, we see more and more information supplied by teams about the umpires. I've been in clubhouses where they have pictures of all 4 guys, nicknames, hometowns, and as well hobbies listed, just so you can kind of small talk the umpire a little bit.
That's great.
That's in for a strike. Saying he's not just one of the fastest guys in the game, but also Trey Turner. How about those slides? Pretty cool looking.
Yeah, a natural slip and slide out there on the field. And one thing that speaks to me is that he doesn't decelerate a whole lot when he's in top speed.
That ends the inning, so we take a break. Cubs are down quietly. They lead it 2-1. And welcome back. Now it's Matt Carpenter.
The shortstop, Matt Carpenter.
Killian back to work. And first offering is fouled off. And the righty deals. That's inside, and it's a ball and a strike. And there's a ball. The wide to kick the pitch. And a ground ball to first. And he takes it himself for the out.
Batting 7, the right fielder, Nelson Cruz.
Stepping in for San Diego, Nelson Cruz. Having a nice season in the power categories. 8th in the National League in home runs as of today. There's a strike. The wind and the pitch. That misses, and it's 1-2. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And here is Ha-Sung Kim. And first offering is fouled off. Two down, nobody on.
Hey, two. No ball, 2 strikes.
And that one is inside ball 1. Good eye in that spot.
It's a good take.
2-2 to count.
Next pitch is popped up. Bogarts has a beat on it. Makes the catch, inning over. Nothing doing there for the Friars. They're down 2-1. Back here at Petco Park. And now the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
Bo Bichette.
Bichette, a former All-Star, batting second in today's lineup, and they traded for him earlier this year. The pitch. Bo Bichette, second round pick, 2016, and a kid who comes from pretty good baseball family. His dad Dante played for California, Milwaukee, Colorado, Cincinnati, and Boston over 14 big league seasons, and Dante could swing it.
Yeah, and you just get the sense in watching Bo that this guy, all he wants to do is win. A gamer, goes hard, and wants to lead that ball club to a championship. Another multi-hit game for him. He's been really hot lately. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
Here's Jose Ramirez. First pitch, and he just misses. Ramirez goes 5 feet 9 inches, 190 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Next offering misses. 2-0.
2 balls, no strikes.
And a pitch. Fought off foul. Next one misses, and that's ball 3. Here comes a pitch. On the inside corner for a strike.
You know, these Cubs doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of them. They're doing a good job of working the pitch count, and they've been able to push a couple of runs across to score as well. Still relatively early, but with the pair of runs already on the board, the ripple effect of that high pitch count might set them up to do more damage later in this game.
Here comes a 3-2. That's foul off to the right side, keeps the AB going. Righty delivers. Got him looking. That's a strikeout.
He's got to throw any pitch in any count. 3-2. He goes off speed, gets the out.
And next will be the cleanup hitter. Zach McKinstry doubled his first time up. Swing and a high fly ball to left. Soto gets under it. 2 down.
Now batting, the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber.
And now the first baseman, Kyle Schwarber. Chris, when you think of Kyle Schwarber, how about the impact in the playoffs? He's hit some iconic home runs. The one on top of the Wrigley Field scoreboard in the division series against the Cardinals in 2015, and then in 2022, 488 feet off Yu Darvish. It set a Petco Park record for distance. That misses the zone. 1-1.
Well, he's got what we call light tower power, and even when you have a guy like Bryce Harper on your team and you wow him with the home run, that says a whole lot.
Over to first, and he saved. And the pitch. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. 1 left for the Cubs, but they still lead it 2-1. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the veteran catcher, Gary Sanchez.
Gary Sanchez.
Killian back to work. And
Count
ball
1-0.
1. The 1-0. And that's in for a strike.
1-1.
The 1-1. Fastball gets the inside corner at the
2
knees.
strikes.
Swings and misses, struck him out.
Definitely made him chase a little bit out of his zone right there. I don't think that's a strike if he takes it. Pretty textbook pitching. Get ahead in the count, get the guy in the box on his heels, and then force him to chase your pitch where he doesn't have much of a chance to do any damage.
Jose Azocar, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1 with a flyout. First offering, and it just misses. Azocar getting the start in center. 26 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. And the 1-0. And there's a strike.
Some of the greatest players in the history of the game were born in Venezuela, including one that finished with 500+ home runs, 3,000+ hits, and a triple crown.
And a 1-1. Now a drag bunt, third base side. Has to barehand it. Fires to first. Safe at first as they can't make the play.
He saw the infield playing deep enough to drop down that bunt, and it paid off for him. Nice execution. He put that ball down the third baseline where he knew it would be a tough play. Took advantage right there. Very smart move.
Man at first with 1 gone. Jake Cronenworth, the next up for the Padres. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. Swings through that one. 0-1. At the belt and fires. That's hard hit on the line. Ramirez pulls it down, and there's 2 gone.
The left fielder, number 22, Juan Soto.
Juan Soto now, the solo homer his first time. In for a strike, and it's 0-1.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
The 0-1. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. And that's going to roll to the wall. Azokar rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score, and they've tied it. It's 2-2, but he throws on the brakes, gets back to second.
He was all over that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
Here's Machado. 1 for 1 with a single so far. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And he beats it. He's safe.
Up next to the
First and third, 2 away. So digging in now for San Diego, Rafael Devers. He's 0 for 1. In there for strike 1.
0-1.
Tied up here in the early going. And it's 1-1. The pitch. Swing and a miss. 1-2. The pitch. And now the count is even. Runners on first and third, 2 away. Next pitch misses. 3-2 now. Matt Carpenter waits on deck. Struck him out looking. Padres with the run scoring double. 2-2 game. It's Major League Baseball on the show. Back here at the ballpark, all set for the start of the inning. Now the third baseman, Xander Bogaerts.
Xander Bogaerts.
The wind of the pitch. Ball 1 there. Singing, you know, Xander Bogaerts is actually a twin. His twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox initially and played a little bit in the Boston organization.
That's pretty cool.
Started after it, appeal to first, and he won around. Ruled a swing. When former Red Sox scout Mike Lord visited Aruba for a tryout in the summer of 2009, 16-year-old Xander Bogaerts was in bed with chicken pox and a fever, and mom said, "You got to stay in bed." But she agreed to lift the order for 1 day thanks to some persuading from Xander's uncle, and after an impressive tryout, he and his twin brother Jair signed with the Red Sox. On the ground. Throw off line. He's safe. And a nice job there to keep it from getting away.
Looked to me like he got on the side of the ball a little too much right there. Maybe a little too casual as well with the throwing motion. And when you don't stay on top of the ball and really get out front and finish with a good release point, it's very easy to lose control of it to either side.
Ryan Reynolds, the next Cub to hit. 0 for 1 so far. In the air, left side. Soto takes it in for the out. And there's one away.
The batter, the designated hitter, Bubba Thompson.
Here's Bubba Thompson. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
He's pitching well, but not throwing a ton of first pitch strikes. Usually doesn't work out for success, but you can never predict baseball.
Going to count 1 and 2.
2 strikes.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. Bogarts stands at first with 1 out. The punch out there, and there's 2 down. And Chris, that's a way to neutralize his speed by keeping him off base.
And the defense breathes a sigh of relief because he puts pressure on everyone if he can put the ball in play. But that's how you do it. Keep him off balance, get him out of there, and deal with the next guy.
Jack Groshans, the next Cub to hit. And that is in for a strike. It's 0-1. Good eye right there. The 1-1. And another ball.
Well, with the amount of pitches that can end up in the dirt, a good secondary lead. Doesn't have to get away from the catcher, but if you're anticipating based off the trajectory, get yourself into scoring position.
Next pitch is popped up. Cronenworth moving under this one. Makes the catch. That is the inning. Cubs leave 1. Score remains 2-2. Welcome back. Bottom of the 4th. Now it's the shortstop, Matt Carpenter.
The shortstop, Matt Carpenter.
The wind of the pitch. There's a strike.
You know, these Padres just lacking discipline at the plate in this ball game. So many of their outs have come from weak contact on pitches they're chasing outside of the strike zone. You can't do much of anything with those locations, and that's been true again today.
And it's through for a hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Now at the plate, Nelson Cruz. Struck out swinging his first time.
At the ball.
The 1-0. Popped up. Bogarts under it. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Now it's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim.
Definitely wants to stay out of the double play here. Ball on the ground in the infield. Should be an inning-ending double play.
Squirts away a little bit. Nice job behind the plate there. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Quick throw back in. Lead runner holds at second with one gone.
Well, a swing like that can help you come out of the struggle. We saw the numbers coming into the ball game, but all he's trying to do at this point is help his team win.
Here's Gary Sanchez now. Went down on strikes his first time through.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
And a pitch. Got him. And the Padres waste a chance.
Well, they locked him up with the cutter on the outside right there, and I got to think he was looking middle in because he just couldn't pull the trigger. And with 2 strikes, fastball coming in, you've got to be ready to swing it. That time it cut to the outside part of the plate, and he just couldn't pull the trigger.
Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Jose Azocar. 1 for 2. That one's in there, 0-1.
If he can get through this one, put up a 0, this will help in his outings to come.
That one lifted to left. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And that is that. Padres leave a pair. And this game is still tied at 2-2. Ready now for the 5th inning. So up now for Chicago, Trey Turner. Yeah, the right-hander back to work. High fly ball down the left field line. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double.
The automatic double kind of feels like enjoying cruise control in your car, Boog. You don't need to keep the pedal down as you cruise into second base. Just no worries in the world. You know what? He put a really good swing on that one.
And next for the Cubs, Bo Bichette.
On the mound, he had a little trouble back in the first, but it's been a different story the rest of the way. Really settled into this outing nicely.
And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
As a pitcher, you know the runner on second is ready to push things with his speed. A base hit's probably going to be a big run, so you really have to execute on the mound.
And here it comes. Ground ball to the right side. Steps on first for the out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Here's a big power threat. Jose Ramirez singled and scored back in the first. He's 1 for 2. In there, and it's 0-1.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
And a pitch. And there's a foul ball. Turner stands at third with 1 gone in the inning. That's outside. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
Well, he missed badly with that 0-2 fastball. Hitter has to understand, probably wants to try to put him away with that pitch, so got to stay ready for it.
Foul ball left side. He'll see another. Kicks and fires. And that's downstairs and outside.
They tried to get him to go, chase the pitch down and away, but he wouldn't bite.
Two. And that one lifted in the air, center field. Makes the grab. Runner tagging from third. And now the runner will score from third on the wild throw.
Well, that's the way to come into a new club, superstar or not. Humble yourself and just try to assimilate as one of the guys.
And now Zach McKinstry drove in 2 runs on a double back in the first. He's 1 for 2. And that's in there for strike 1.
He didn't want to give up that run, but he did. Got the fly ball, sac fly out. Now it's time to attack these other guys. Get your team back in the dugout.
Here's the 0-1. Check swing, and he held up. Bullpen activity starting up now. Drew Pomeranz getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. Wilson, a right-hander, loosening up as well. Swings and crushes one. Right field, way back, and gone. He circles the bases. 3rd home run of the season, and they add on. It's 4-2.
Changeup up in the zone is a hitter's dream. It's a BP fastball, but you're playing in real time. Most times the pitcher's asking for a new baseball, just like right there.
Kyle Schwarber will hit next. A strikeout and a walk. Chris, one cool nugget on Kyle Schwarber. He has homered in every type of playoff series. A wild card game, a wild card series, a division series game, a league championship series game, and in a World Series. Line drive. That's a base hit out into left center field. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Good piece of hitting going the other way with that pitch to beat the shift. You know, not a lot of guys are willing to do that, even with the shift on, because they're looking to pull the ball with authority. But it's a pretty easy hit if you want it.
It's Xander Bogaerts now. They say you win.
0-1.
Righty to the plate. In the air, right side. And that ends the inning. But 2 runs for them, and they jump ahead. Home half of the 5th coming up. It's the Cubs 4 and the Padres 2. Back here in San Diego, John Shelby with my buddy Chris Singleton. It's set to get us started. Bottom 5, Jake Cronenworth. The pitch. Called strike right there.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot.
Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. Groshans puts the squeeze on that one, and there's 1 down.
Now batting, no left fielder, Juan Soto.
And now it's Juan Soto. He's already homered here in this one. Do you love the Soto shuffle?
Yes, I do. I think it's a little flair, little flash at first, maybe seen as arrogant, but I think the talent backed it up, and everybody was okay with it.
Next one is off the plate, and that's ball 2. That one hammered center field back there, and that one's gone. Another homer, and they close the gap. It's 4-3. Singy, he's been red hot.
Yeah, another big swing of the bat for him. Man, he is really seeing the ball well in this one. When you're working with this kind of velocity, so critical that you move the ball around, work quickly, and make sure that you keep that hitter off balance. Clearly not fooled by the location or the velocity. He was all over that fastball.
And now it's Manny Machado. Pitch misses inside, and that's ball 1. And he deals. And Manny gets a piece.
Now, there's a pitch we haven't seen in a while. It's going to be tough on the hitters if he can mix that in whenever he wants.
Falling behind 2-1. And a foul ball. Next pitch is outside, and a full count now. Got it by him for the K.
That cutter right there had just enough movement on it to get the swing and miss. It wasn't a great location by any means. That's typically a spot that hitters can handle, so I'd say he fooled him with just enough of that late action.
Checks his swing. Appeal down to third, and he went around. That's ruled a swing. Oh, 1 down. And that's outside. The pitch.
2-2 count.
And it's filled up.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Here's a rip to short, but he's there for the 3rd out. But not before they answer back with a solo home run. It's now a 4-3 ball game. Major League Baseball is on the show. We're back, and they make a change to start the 6th. The new pitcher, Steven Wilson.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ryan Reynolds digs in now. 2 of the most potent offenses in the game squaring off. And a pitch. And that one sliced foul. Wilson, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. The 0-1. And it's fouled away. Here's the 0-2. And that one hammered on its way. And that is gone. The Rockets 1 to right, his 11th of the year, and they add to the lead. It's 5-3.
Looks like this guy was looking out over the plate, but he was ready to turn on the inside fastball. So direct to the pitch, absolutely blasted out of this ballpark.
So digging in, Bubba Thompson.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning.
First pitch, and that's in for a strike. Thompson, 24 years old. And though usually in left field, today he's the designated hitter. The 0-1. And a swing and a miss.
Some guys don't like not being able to play defense because it helps them to stay in the rhythm. So for him to be the DH, we'll see if he gets a routine together.
And 1-2. And the righty deals. Just off the outside edge. Next offering in the dirt, and the count's full. Kicks and deals. Fouled off again, and it remains 3-2. Soto gets under it, and he makes the catch. 1 down.
The catcher, number 5, Jack.
Now the Cubs catcher, Jack Groshans. First offering misses the mark. Right-hander kicks, deals. In the air, out towards left center. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 2 away.
The batter, number 7, second baseman.
Back to the top of the lineup. Trey Turner now 1 for 3. Turner measures 6 feet 2 inches, a career batting average over 300, and he won the Silver Slugger at his position in the National League last year. Out towards right center field, and no one can get there. It falls in. Not stopping. He's going for 3. Pulls into third safely with a triple.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
Bo Bichette gets a chance to hit. That one finds the zone, and that's strike 1. Turner on third with 2 out. Next offering is in for a strike.
Perhaps not quite ready to hit. First 2 pitches by him for a couple of strikes. Now back is against the wall. He's going to have to figure something out and figure it out quickly.
Owen Chu now. Outside.
2 strikes.
And the right-hander deals. That's to third. That's out number 3. Cubs get 1 on the solo shot. It's now 5-3. You're dialed into the show. And welcome back. Bottom of the 6th. Stepping in, the slugging shortstop, Matt Carpenter.
Matt Carpenter.
Killian back to work. Just missed. Movement in the Cubs bullpen. Hyunjin Ryu up and loosening in the pen. Jackson warming up as well. The 1-0. And he takes a strike. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Next offering is fouled back. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Left-hand batter waits.
Ball. Down.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Snuck the fastball by him.
Now batting, right fielder.
And now the right fielder, Nelson Cruz. His righty-lefty splits there. Line drive, base hit. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
All over that one right there. Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. The ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it.
Man at second with one away. Here's the second baseman, Ha-Sung Kim. That's in there. Strike one. And a swing and a miss there.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Man at second. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Righty delivers. And a foul ball. He stays alive. The 0-2. And now 1-2. 1 out and a runner at second. And now it's even up. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Gary Sanchez now.
Well, they've kept him pretty quiet in this series. Still doesn't have a knock. I know you want to get that first knock out of the way. Maybe more will come, but you got to give some credit to the pitching staff. They've had a great plan against him.
And that's in for a strike. Two outs. And there's the strike. Got him. Down on strikes. And he knew it. No runs, 1 hit, a double, no errors, and 1 man left. We're through 6 full. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres 3. Welcome back. We're in the 7th. We have a new pitcher on the mound, Drew Pomeranz.
Well, he's been hit pretty hard at times this season, as you see with the big ERA. So this is an important outing for him to get on the right track.
So digging in, Jose Ramirez.
If you don't get ahead in the count, you can forget about having any success against him.
The wind and the pitch. That's in there. Strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for San Diego. Robert Suarez getting ready to go. Here comes the 0-1. And the pitch is outside, ball 1. And he dodges that fastball. The pitch. Got him looking for the K. Not sure about that call. Pitcher might have gotten a friendly strike 3.
No, you know that's got to be very frustrating for this guy. He knows the strike zone extremely well. And you know what? Good hitters are not going to compromise. He'll take that punch out, but ultimately stick with his plan and have more success than anything else.
And here is Zach McKinstry. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. Left-hand hitter waits. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Pitcher doing an excellent job of working in and out. Jammed him with one pitch, now going away. Tell you what, as a hitter, you've got to look at one part of the plate. You can't cover from black to black. It's just too tough in this type of an at-bat.
And it is 2-1. Got him swinging.
Chance to strike out the side now. You talk about the benefits, the advantages of relievers who can come in and get the swing and miss, whether it's inherited runners or maybe a little jam that they get into themselves. Knowing that they can miss the bat, tell you what, that's huge and can change the ball game.
Schwarber stands in now and watches strike 1. The next pitch misses. Ball 1.
Way to lay off that fastball up right there. You're looking for something you see well that you can handle, but you also have to keep the discipline so that you're not popping up pitches that are just a little too high.
And now 2-1. Next offering is fouled back. Lifted in the air, right center field. Azokar sizing this one up, pulls it in on the run. And that is that. 3 up, 3 down for the Cubs. And it remains 5-3. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Here's the center fielder, Jose Azokar.
Jose Azokar.
Here comes a pitch. And that one clips the corner.
0-1.
Fouled off. He was late. And the pitch. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. And the 0-2. Swings and misses. Couldn't catch up to the heater. A big first out here in the 7th via the punch out.
Yeah, it just does so much to change the outlook of an important inning like this. I mean, you got the leadoff hitter, so critical in setting the table when you got a tight game like this. So a strikeout really puts them on their heels.
Now the number 2 hitter, Jake Cronenworth. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0. And there's a strike.
1-1.
That clips the corner.
Well, he went inside a couple of times, and now outside. Hitter's not exactly sure where to look for this next pitch.
Right through there, got him. That's his second strikeout.
Tasked with 1, 2, and 3 to start this inning, but no trouble so far. I'm sure he'd love to strike out the side here. Make a little statement, but you got to be composed in this spot. Focus on getting this next guy. You got 2 good outs. Want to get the third one and avoid the middle of that lineup coming up with a base runner. Could become dangerous.
And first offering is fouled off. The pitch. Swinging a foul straight back. The wind of the pitch. A little roller up along first. Schwarber steps on the bag. Third out, and that ends the frame. Padres go down quietly. They're still down 5-3. Robert Suarez will take over here, and this guy can bring it velocity-wise.
Robert Suarez.
And here comes Xander Bogaerts. It's amazing. We get a chance to talk to a lot of opposing managers. This guy scares managers on the other team as much as anyone.
And he gets to fly beneath the radar with the other more recognizable names in this lineup.
And a good fastball to start him off. That's strike 1.
Some guys are just more confident if they can track that first pitch out of the hand of the pitcher. They don't care if they fall behind 0-1.
Oh, and 1 now. Good eye right there. The pitch. There's a strike.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
The 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock.
These guys today are so great with handling velocity. They're seeing high speeds day after day, and a nice job of turning that one around.
Man at first, Ryan Reynolds, the next Cub to hit. He's already homered in this game. There's a strike.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1. Check swing, no appeal. Bullpen action for the Padres. Nabil Crismatt, the young right-hander, up and throwing. And a pitch. So now 1-2.
Clearly all in on the fastball right there, but it was a changeup. Bottom just fell out of it. He's going to have to make an adjustment. The
1-2.
2 the count.
Set down on strikes. Fastball at the letters, frozen for strike 3.
Frustrating end to the at-bat for the hitter, and I'm sure that's going to sit on him for a little while. You want to be ready to hit the fastball. Sometimes you can overthink things, and I think that was the case right there.
Thompson, the next to hit, takes ball 1.
Counts 1-0.
And the 1-0. And a foul ball. And now 2 balls and a strike. Bogarts, the runner at first with 1 gone in the inning. Here's a 2-2. This one kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. Runner holds, and it's a full count. Kicks and fires. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him.
Well, interesting. He's looking very comfortable out of the stretch after giving up the leadoff single. Back-to-back strikeouts, so they haven't been able to move that runner up, get him in the scoring position, and try to have a better chance of scoring. I tell you, good job so far on the mound. He just needs 1 more out.
And first offering is fouled off. And he grounds 1 to the right side. Whips it to first. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. 1 left for the Cubs as they hang on to their 5-3 lead. Back here at Petco Park, stepping in, Manny Machado.
The third baseman, Manny Machado.
The right-hander back to work. And that's a little high.
Talk about the right guy at the right spot. They really need a rally, and this guy is someone you can believe in to find a way to get on base.
The 1-0. And Manny gets a piece. The 1-1. A little bit low. Movement in the bullpen. Ryan Weiss, the closer of this staff, is getting loose to finish this one off. The wind to kick the pitch.
That's ball 3.
A rare 3-ball count here. He's been throwing strikes all day. Got to be ready to hit if you're in the box.
And he walked him.
It feels to me like his time on the mound is running short, starting to show some signs of fatigue. So we'll see how much longer they let him go.
Devers now. Devers, the baby-faced assassin. Here comes the manager out of the Cubs dugout, and he will make a move to the pen. Caleb Killian won't go any further tonight. Gave him a good effort as he exits with a lead. And we'll have a new pitcher when we come back. Pitching change here, Zach Jackson.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
That one's in there, 0-1.
Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Nobody out, runner at first. The next offering misses. Now 1-2. Tying run at the plate. Caught him looking for the K.
Oh, tough night at the dish. Punching out for the third time right there. He just hasn't looked very comfortable with the plate. A little unsure of his timing right now. Not picking up the spin and location of these pitches. They'll have some adjustments to make.
Here's the shortstop at the plate, Matt Carpenter. In there for strike one. That one missed.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Check swing went around. 1-2. And a pitch. Swing and a miss. Had him out front for the strikeout. At the plate, Nelson Cruz. Corner infielders guarding the lines, trying to prevent extra bases. In there, and it's 0-1.
Man, I mean, nice job just presenting it to be better than it actually was.
Oh, 2 now. Stays alive.
Looking very settled on the mound here in the 8th. One more out, and they'll probably hand it off to their closer for the 9th with at least a 2-run lead.
And down on strikes. That's the 3rd out. One left for San Diego. Still a 2-run deficit. It's 5-3. So the Padres with a new arm in the mound, Josh Hader. He last pitched 4 days ago, so he should feel pretty fresh.
Now pitching for the Padres, number 71, Josh Hader.
Here's Trey Turner.
Leading off to the cut,
Hader, multi-time All-Star, 28 years old, and they went out and made a trade for him last season. And he deals. And that's outside. Activity in the bullpen. Nabil Krismat getting ready to come in for Bob Melvin. The pitch. That one misses, and now 2-0. And here it comes. Out to short. Fires to first on the run. Turner is out.
Now batting, the shortstop, Bo Bichette.
So up next, Bo Bichette. On the corner for a strike, 0-1. Hader, in his 7th season, he features a two-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. That one misses, and 1-1. Hit weakly on the ground. Throws to first, and Bichette is retired.
Good two-seam action right there, running away from the batter, rolled over it, got the ground out.
Now, Jose Ramirez, a switch hitter batting right. And that one just misses. A ball and no strikes.
Boog, he never moved because he never had time to. But that kind of velocity, you'd prefer that pitcher work away.
Two balls, no strikes, the count.
Well, he's so great about hitting the ball the other way. He gets those arms extended. So right there, just trying to straighten him up a little bit so he doesn't have as much outside plate coverage.
And there's the strike.
In today's game, not that many fastball counts, but hitters still in the back of their minds, they're looking for one. 2-0 changeup call right there. Excellent pitch selection to go with.
Next one off the plate inside. And that's ball 3. And that's ball 4.
Well, that's a really good take right there, and that's just mentally prepared, knowing that if it's not on a tee, you're going to take that pitch because you still have one more strike to work with. Not easy to lay off, but he did an excellent job in that plate appearance.
So now a pinch hitter, Joey Meneses. The runner on first with 2 gone for him.
Pinch hitting for the Cubs, number 45, Joey Meneses.
There's a strike. Ramirez off of first with 2 away. Next offering is in for a strike. Now snap throw to first. Ramirez back in standing. The 0-2. Bounced up the middle. They get the force. That ends the frame. No runs on no hits, no errors, and 1 man left. 8-9-1 due up in the bottom of inning number 9. It's the Cubs 5 and the Padres 3. So remaining in the game defensively, Joey Meneses. He'll be the new right fielder after entering as a pinch hitter. So digging in, Ha-Sung Kim.
Joey Meneses.
New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Ryan Weiss.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Here comes a pitch. And that misses off the outside edge. That's through there for a strike. And a big swing and a miss.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there and just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Pitch misses, and it's 2-2.
That's where you want it. It's a good miss.
The 2-2. Inside, just missed.
He's really tightening up his hitting zone with 2 strikes here. I love it.
Tap softly third base side, a swinging bunt to first, and they get the leadoff man in the 9th.
Now batting, catcher, Gary.
And Gary Sanchez at the plate.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's in there, and that is strike 1. Righty to the plate.
Ball 1.
And that one fouled off. Kicks and deals.
Ball 2.
Swings and misses, and he's gone for the 4th time tonight.
Well, I think he was waiting on the changeup right there, and he got it. It just drifted too far in on him. I think That pitch is just a little more out over the plate. Probably squares it up, but instead he's going to have to go take a seat.
Azokar stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. 2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the 9th. And it's even up. And that one is in for a strike. Right-handed reliever. Next offering misses down and away. Just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
This is a huge win to take this series on the road before heading back home. You go home feeling good about yourselves. You've got some good momentum. But at home, you also have a higher expectation to play well. So they're going to have to maintain the focus because those fans are expecting a lot.
A 5-3 final score in this one. The Cubs go home a winner. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
Here now is the final line score tonight. First for the victorious Chicago Cubs. 5 runs, 10 hits, no errors. They left 8 men on base. For the Padres, 3 runs on 9 hits, 1 error. They left 7 men on base. Time of the